What's up everyone, Jelani here. Welcome to Mission 2, where we're going to be doing all the fun stuff you guys been waiting to do. We're going to buy a domain name, we're going to build a logo, we're going to start optimizing our funnels so we can sell physical products, we're going to buy 800 number, we're going to set up a professional email so it looks like we've been in business for like 10 years, right? So before we do all that fun stuff, we have to buy the domain name, okay? So I hope you guys did your homework. I hope you guys thought of 10 domain names that you think could do really well within e-commerce, right? If you didn't, please go back to the last video where I talk about domain names and what makes a great brandable domain name, right? So let's get into it, right? Let's stop the fluff. Alright, so the first thing I'm going to do is go to name.com. I already put it up for you guys, so you don't have to worry about that. So I was thinking, I really like the name The Deal Box, and unfortunately it's already taken, so we're gonna have to kind of figure out something else. And don't worry about if your domain, if your .com is taken. .com is generally king when it comes to domain names. However, the .co is fine as well. So we're probably just gonna do with that. Quick note. So the reason why we're not niching down a domain name right now is because general domain names like this one, it's easier to test products on, right? So if we want to test camping stuff, if we want to test dog products, if we want to test fishing products, right? We can't have like, you know, a dog domain name and try to sell fishing products. It doesn't make sense. So if you have a general domain name, you can test different products without being too constrained to one niche, right? So that's the reason why we're not niching down a domain name. And like I said in the previous video, once we start getting some sales in and within one niche, we can niche down depending on how well the product is doing, right? So let's go to name, and we're already here, so let's add the CO, and it's in our cart, so we're just going to buy it, right? So our domain name for this is going to be thedealbox.co, which is really cool because I think it kind of I don't know, I just feel like it's a play on words, and you know, when the word deal, a lot of people want deals, right? So just to include that in the domain name makes it better for people to want to buy. I use name.com, you can use GoDaddy, you can use one-on-one, you can use namecheap.com. There's a whole bunch of different domain registers out there. I just like name.com because of the simplicity of its dashboard. It's really clean, it's really just user-friendly. So I have a code called Privacy Please, and it's the same code that I use for buying all my domain names. So if I apply the promo code, it's going to give us basically a who is privacy. So basically what happens is, and this is, let me just tell you a quick story, right? So my friend who's in the e-commerce space, he's doing dropshipping, right? But what he didn't do was get his domain name protected. So what you can do is you can literally find any, like the person who registered the domain name, if they don't get the privacy enabled, you can find their information. So my friend, a customer, found his phone number, his address, and everything about him, basically, right? So we don't want that happening to us. We want our domain name to be private. So if any customer has something, you know, against us, or they're upset that their order is taking too long, they can't reach us, you know, personally, right? So you can use that. So the promo code is Privacy Please, and you should get a free who is privacy associated with the domain name, right? So the next step is we're going to buy this domain name, and for this purpose we're going to make a new account, and we're going to say Ecom Apex Group, because I already have an account called Ecom Apex. So let's do Ecom Group at gmail.com, and let's create a quick password so nothing gets taken, and we'll save it for now. Alright, cool. So now we own this domain name. We own it. It's ours. Well, not yet. We have to pay for it, but it's ours basically. Guys, I'm gonna pause the video just for a quick second so I can enter my card information, and I'll be right back. Alright guys, we bought it. It's ours. Your order is complete, right? So now that we have our domain name, this is the beginning of our branding, okay? The dealbox.co is our name. It's our general domain name. So now what we have to do in the next video, we're going to make a logo for it, right? Are you guys ready for that? I'm super pumped. This is probably one of my favorite parts, is to actually build out a logo and like make something from scratch. And you guys are seeing me do it. So I'm super excited. Follow me into the next video where we're going to be diving into some logo creation and some color schemes, and we're just going to do some fun stuff, all right? That's it for today, guys. Tomorrow, there'll be a new video, so if you haven't subscribed, definitely subscribe and hit that alert button so you know when that video drops. I know you probably want more information, but I want to take it really step by step and slow so you guys understand what I'm talking about. So if you want to see that video, subscribe, hit the alert button. I can't wait to see you there.